Listen in. Starbucks. It's a great day for coffee.
It feels like you can get your credit scores anywhere these days. Random websites, card statements, budgeting apps, heck, even your dog might bark out a few numbers. It's true. Credit Karma isn't the only place you can find them. But we actually do more with your scores to help you find your next financial opportunity. Like a more rewarding credit card, a game plan that helps you pay down debt faster, or a personal loan to help you save more on interest payments each month. Cha-ching! The possibilities are kinda endless. Download Intuit Credit Karma today to get started.
Oh my God. Hey, I'll trade you all of these Reese's peanut butter cups for all your Raisinets. Give me your Raisinets. I'll take the Raisinets.
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
I'm a sucker for Raisinets.
I noticed that Snickers has a razor blade in it. Could I trade for that? I like those.
Oh my God. Yeah, take them, all of them.
Thanks,
take
man.
all of them.
Yes.
First the Three Musketeers and now the Snickers? Oh my God.
Let's go to this house. This house, I bet they have full candy bars.
I don't know.
This place looks abandoned.
It looks spooky.
Does my Bubba Fett costume look too big on me? It's
No,
too
it's
big,
perfect.
isn't it?
Trick or treat! What? Producer Ron?
Producer Ron, what are you doing out of your pot? Oh, no. Oh, no. Does this mean you have a surprise challenge for us?
That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Getting fixed, our worries are mixed. Let's have some cake. What the Grawlix say. We're getting fixed, our worries are mixed. Let's have some cake. What the Grawlix say. We're getting fixed, our worries are mixed. Let's have some cake. What the Grawlix say.
1,000 monkeys typing on 1,000 typewriters wouldn't be able to get to a dick joke faster than the intrepid trio helming this very podcast. Welcome to the Grawlix Saves the World. My name's Adam Caton Holland.
My name is Ben Roy.
And I'm Andrew Orbital.
And this is a podcast about bettering your comedy world. And those monkeys, they'd find the dick jokes eventually, but not as fast, not as effortlessly as we do it, dudes. And I think that's something that kind of separates us from the apes. You know what I mean?
I normally fucking despise these things, Adam.
Sure. You text me right after
every
time.
I know. And I got to say, you are correct on this one. That is true. We are truffle pigs for dick jokes. We like to get our noses in the dirt, and that we can really smell it. The mildew of a dick joke just hits our palate, and we can snuff it out. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. All of us are privately owned by very, very internationally famous chefs. We're personal dick joke truffle pigs for famous chefs
We're
around
actually
the world.
owned by very well-known comedians who are like a lot of Austin comics. We actually are owned by them, and they hire us. They send us out to root out the dick jokes for them. And,
Ben, that is true, and there's no one denying that fact. But it appears that you are not in your Austin pen currently. It looks like you are in a new environment. And
my Austin pen.
Yeah, it looks more professional. There's like framed stuff on the wall, so we know you're not at home.
Where are you podcasting from?
I am podcasting from producer Ron's. I was the only one who was curious as to his whereabouts and as to why his absence, although it took us 6 episodes to realize that he was gone. I did snap to action and come and find the pod.
You found the pod. You're inside the pod right now?
I'm inside producer Ron's pod right now. Of course, a lot of people would say, are you not actually there because your mic cable broke and that you didn't fix it yet, and so you're over there? No.
It is oddly convenient timing that you had a mic cord breakdown and suddenly you're in the pod.
Purely coincidental.
It doesn't seem like it was a philanthropic effort. It wasn't altruistic.
It is
maybe you
pure
just went there 'cause you
irony
needed a
in the
cord.
Alanis Morissette sense of the word.
Okay.
It is pure irony that I am here. So that is to say it's coincidence that I am here. But I am at producer Ron's. I'm in his den. And I must tell you, it smells like a bike tire. And everything in here is covered in a thin sheen of Astroglide. And I could not tell you why.
Weird.
I don't know why.
He's
It's
so weird.
He is
so Ron,
obsessed with lubricants.
So Ron, are you with Ben? Are you there, Ron? You all right?
I'm here. Hello, guys. It's so nice to have guests inside the pod. It's pretty sweet.
And he is
so much larger inside than the outside. I think there's a term for that kind of illusion, but it escapes me.
It's a real Bernstein Bears tree.
it's-
You know what I mean?
It's cramped.
Yeah. It's more crowded than you would think in here. I'm actually sitting in Ben's lap as we speak.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I noticed that
And if
he's very obsequiously giving you multiple drinks, Ben. It's almost like he's just trying to entertain too hard. You know what I mean? And that's got to feel weird for you.
Yes. I mean, and I want you to know this glass of water,
true.
this is all he gave me. He also gave me this cup, but this
Wow.
is all the water he's given me. He's
Very weird.
He goes, "Do you want a glass of water?" And he poured literally a shot of water.
That's a pro producer move. He doesn't want you getting up to go to the bathroom. You just need to keep the pipe slightly moist. You don't need you calling a timeout so you can run and piss. I think that's a pro move by Ron.
The pod only has about 3 gallons a day, so I got to really conserve.
And it's rainwater. It's not even good.
It's gray water. It's from the toilet
it's-
flushing.
It's but before we go any further, Andrew,
Hi.
a little birdie told me that you hath graduated and received
Yes.
a diploma. Now,
Thank-
everybody,
yeah. Listeners may remember in the Constitution episode we discussed my lack of diploma, high school
Diplomacy.
diploma, but one of our loyal longtime fans emailed me a diploma, which is amazing. Tiffany Losasso sent me the Rift City High School graduation diploma.
Oh, you graduated from Rift City High?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Holy
they have an
shit.
aggressive high school equivalency class. You can do it in one weekend. This is awarded to the true patriot, Andrew Gale Orbital. Making up middle names. It's funny for me. It's funny for everyone else. This is a great one. Tiffany
That's my stepmother's
crushes
name.
Andrew Gale Orbital for
Love
having
it.
completed the bare minimum for graduation, but still doing better than Adam. Class rank 69,420.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Wow, Tiffany firing shots. That's crazy.
The principal signature is Ronald Susan Doyle, which is, again, A plus middle name. Vice Principal Charles Continental. Ben mercifully left off the diploma entirely.
Well, everybody
no
knows
reference.
I have
no
no business
mention.
being in education. I
Yeah.
have no business. Everybody
not
knows,
even
you know.
not even custodian. Nothing. Just nothing. So thanks,
No.
Tiffany. This is it's truly an honor.
It's
I'll frame it
amazing,
and put
Andrew.
it behind my webcam so that prospective job interviewers will think it's something legitimate.
Who is your middle name after? Who were you named after, Andrew?
Who, me? My real
Yeah,
middle
well,
name?
your middle name. Where did Gail come from? Where did that come from?
Yeah,
Who
I
are
wish
you?
my middle
Who
name
are
was
you
Gail.
named after? Who's your namesake for the middle name? Come on.
It's for the wind, like a windy gale.
Nice. Well, listen, Andrew, now that you're a high school graduate, you are eligible to serve in the Rift City National Guard and actually obligated to
God
report for
damn
duty.
it!
Because Rift City doesn't police itself, my friend.
I renounce this diploma. I will be tearing it up in the public square.
No, sir. And if you
And
try not to
it's-
serve, you will go immediately to the Rift City Clink.
And
everyone
it's-
serves.
It's
for
typhoon
un-
season.
It's
God damn
unfortunate, Andrew, but we only take people that are 68 and older and are losing their hearing. And we only.
Shut the fuck up.
I agree. We have to get to a challenge, Ron.
Nobody criticizes that Andrew only comes with one voice. It's always
Andrew's a man of 1,000 voices.
he is actually better at it.
That's my
but
new favorite voice. I just came up with that.
It's
It's
pretty
very
cool.
endearing, Andrew, and not at all mocking. Ben, Ron, what's going on? You're together, and Ron's got that glimmer in his eye, and I don't like to see it, but I smell a surprise child coming down the bend.
This is where my fear is. To everybody listening, I legitimately am only here purely because my mic cable is screwed up on my mixer, and I have to get a new replacement cable. It's not the microphone, but whatever. I'm not going to get into
But keep talking about it.
Yeah, shut up.
This is great podcasting.
Shut up. But anyway, I only came over here because Ron was
Let's
like,
hear him out.
no, well, I'd say it, but anyway, Ron was like, you can come over here rather than having to grab this cable and go, but you can podcast from here. But when I got here, he has been oddly excited about this challenge and the fact that I am sitting here. So
I hope the challenge is that Ron has taken you hostage, and Adam and I have to try to negotiate your release
for me. Oh my God!
If that were the real
amazing.
challenge, if that were the real challenge, Andrew and I would just negotiate another podcast that's just the two of us.
Fuck you guys.
Welcome to Chatting Baseball with Adam and Andy. There's never a mention.
17 people.
Yeah, no, I don't want to feed Ben. I'm not keeping him hostage. All right, so it's all avocado, spinach, and egg. I don't have enough. All right, so
So true.
This episode, I'm going to put it out 2 days before Halloween so everybody can experience what you guys are about to go through.
Okay.
Here's the deal. I have a problem historically in my life. I have always procrastinated and waited until the last possible second to pick out my Halloween costume for the year. I suspect I'm going to do this again this year as well. It's just going to happen. It's just how I live my life. That's okay. It's kind of a fun game. And guess what, guys? You are going to be playing that exact same game today. This is a classic Grawlix challenge. I want the three of you. You have 2 minutes. We're going to take a break. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to go find the best Halloween costume you can find with whatever's in your house right now. And Ben, you got to find stuff in my house to make a costume.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Can you do it in 2 minutes? I don't know. That feels actually
Ben
short.
comes down with Ron's wife's underwear in his head. Well, this backfired horribly.
You are not, Ben, you are not allowed in my bedroom. You're not allowed in my bedroom. You're not allowed in my children's rooms. I will show you where the costumes are.
Ben, there's a specific costume closet.
I'm Ron's mistress. That's what
Is 2 minutes? 2 minutes is probably too short.
Yes, give us
as I
5
said it
minutes.
coming out of my mouth.
Jesus.
What the hell? Oh my
Adam's
God.
in a
I have a bunch
detached
of costumes,
garage.
but they're all packed up.
Oh,
Andrew,
well,
unpack them.
them,
Get your
bud.
blade.
It doesn't
Andrew,
matter.
Get your best blade. Hurry up.
How much time do you need?
Give us five-ish, 7 minutes.
5-ish, seven-ish minutes. Okay. All right. For the listener, it'll just be a bunch of ads. So here's the secondary part of the challenge.
We're not the listener. We're going to use the magic of podcasting. You're not going to
use the magic
7
of
minutes.
podcasting for a listener. But here's what I want you guys to
real
do.
time,
I want
7-minute
when you
ad
come
break.
back, not only do you have to have a costume, I also want you to present the costume and explain the character that you have devised, who they are, and then
What
we're
the
going to
fuck?
vote on who had the best costume.
All right. Jesus Christ.
You're such a fuck. This is, you just want me to try your clothes on. Is all of it.
Oh, no. Ben broke
I'm
into
already
Ron's
in your
secret
lap.
dildo
This was
cache.
the next step.
Ben is Fat Ron.
Ben, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. I have 2 kids. You're going to be pleasantly surprised with how many options you have in this house.
You know, those sunglasses right there.
Those are sunglasses
Okay,
right there.
yeah.
I'll show you a couple other things around the house. So, Adam and Andrew, you got to go to your respective caches of potential costume stuff. You got to make a costume. This is a fast flash Halloween costume contest. I want to see who's got the
my
best
God.
costume with the. But you get points for the costume, but also the story behind the costume. Remember that.
So what is the story? What do you mean the story behind the?
You explain the character. You ever been like trick or treating and like the kid walks up and they're wearing some weird little like obviously homemade costume and you're like, what are you? I give extra candy to the kid who has the great stories. So you've got to come up with the great story.
Oh, wow.
What happens if it's just good? All right, I'm going to think about it. But
I guess I'm pretty shallow when it comes to Halloween. I'm like, this looks cool. Well,
you can-
historically,
I mean, it can just
my
be,
daughter and I
I'm-
would do matching. We would do matching Halloween costumes, but she grew out of that, sadly.
You can't be sexy kitten again for the third year in a row, Andrew.
Nope.
And no one. So I rule that Andrew can't.
Oh no! I pooped in your house plant. Oopsie!
Jesus Christ.
I don't know where the box is. Whoopsie!
Why is that sexy?
Yeah, there's so nothing sexy.
sexy
The voice isn't sexy.
Yeah, but when you see the costume was what makes it.
Yeah, and the sort of sashaying.
It's a crotchless cat
Yeah,
outfit.
okay. Now it's sexy.
Oh, I made a mess in your office chair.
It's 4 a.m. I think I'm hungry. I don't know, though. I'm just a kitten.
Oh my God. Okay. You guys are stalling. We need to throw to the
You're going to
break.
have me in your life for 22 years. Whoopsie.
You'll pump me full of fluids. You'll be my functioning kidney at the end of this.
Oh
God.
my God.
Okay, well, let's take a quick break to go do this. In the meantime, Patreon, we always tell you, please, if you can, go check it out. Birthday shout outs.
You're killing this, Ben.
He's the cat.
What a fucking promo king.
The sexy cat thing. My throat hurts from laughing.
But I love your impulse to be like, get the train back on the tracks and pay the bills.
Just check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Grawlix Saves. And we will be back with Act 2, where we will have our costumes and
God damn it.
we will have our explanations behind them. Stay tuned.
All right, I'm going.
All right.
All right. Okay. I'll see you guys in a few.
This episode is brought to you by Tic Tac. Minty, refreshing, classic. And it's not just the Tic Tac mints. It's the new track by Kanice with beats that'll leave you feeling as refreshed as a Tic Tac and a vibe that'll take you on a ride through 100 layers of flavor. Does it get any fresher than this?
Tic tac, enjoy the bright side. That 100-layer joyride. Pop one, let's paint the town. Freshman flavors all around. Take a ride on a Tic Tac.
Pick up a pack of Tic Tac mints today.
Gift the remarkable with Marc Jacobs fragrances this holiday season. From the iconic Daisy and Perfect to the all-new Daisy Wild, Marc Jacobs perfume gift sets include everything she needs to feel special. From her favorite fragrance, plus the matching travel spray. Holiday gifts don't get much more perfect than this. So if you're looking for a gift inspiration these holidays, gift the remarkable with Marc Jacobs.
This episode is brought to you by Amazon. The holidays are here, and you know what that means. It's time to get your friends and family the gifts they deserve. Take the stress out of shopping with Amazon's great deals and low prices on a huge range of items from toys to tech and much more. Whoever you're gifting for, Amazon has great prices on everything you need this holiday season. Shop early holiday deals now.
We are back through the magic of podcasting. Minutes have passed.
And actually,
we are
a surprisingly
transformed.
short amount of time, Adam. So shockingly,
I'm not Adam. I am in character, and I am
Wow.
not Adam.
one pill makes you larger. Look at producer Ron coming
Producer
in
Ron
here.
is terrifying. The silence is terrifying.
fucking-
Listen,
You
this
look-
is a audio platform, not a visual one. However, producer Ron is wearing a rabbit's mask. He has a stopwatch. He has a very garish collar popping out and an overcoat. As is the tradition, when you bring a challenge, you have to go first on that challenge. So, producer Ron, we are going to kick to you on the speed
I wanna
Halloween
guess
costume
what it is.
challenge.
as we
Producer
described
Ron, You look like Lonnie Darko is what you look like.
Is there anything that we're not seeing in the costume, Producer Ron, that you need to show us?
No.
It's like some kind of overcoat, a flamboyantly opened shirt. I would call it vampire style.
Yes,
a bunny
steampunkish.
A bunny
it's Victorian.
head.
I am the White Rabbit. I've got my pocket watch.
Some people
I've
call
got
it Victorian.
my mask.
Some people call it vampire.
I've got
style.
my ruffled shirt. I've got my leather overcoat.
I can't see any of that.
Wow.
I can't.
It's the Alice in Wonderland White Rabbit, right?
Alice in Wonderland White
But he also
Rabbit.
deals
that's obvious.
drugs.
We played
on the
Jefferson
side.
Airplane coming in. It was a little bit of a tease with the one pill makes you. But
you're going to get us sued with that suggestion, but that's great. That's
I'll
great.
just sing it.
Okay, Ron. So you just whipped this together. It looks pretty.
I just pulled
coordinated.
it together.
It looks pretty coordinated. I feel like you have this ready to rock at all times.
I mean, not necessarily. I don't
think you
know.
were going to
I still have
stab
some work
Ben
to do on the eyes.
with
I
a
think
butcher
that the
knife,
eyes
and you
need to
changed
still
your mind
roll.
at the last minute and
little
did this
design.
costume challenge.
I'm planning on adding some whiskers to it at some point. In 5 minutes, I couldn't get the whiskers added.
Oh
but,
yeah, you made that rabbit mask, right?
Yes, I made this. Yeah,
In
I
5
made
minutes.
this.
We'll post pictures
Sure.
online and on our Patreon.
No, when I showed up,
No,
he was wearing
the
this,
rabbit
but
mask.
with no pants or underwear on. It was just the top, and he kept trying to get me to stare at the stopwatch. But I can't see anything, so
So it's pretty good. All right, Ron, we want the story. If you want extra candy,
I don't need candy. I'm good.
Oh,
It's
what is
my
this?
house.
What
It's
is
my
this?
house. You're ringing my doorbell from now on, boys. You're ringing my doorbell. I'm the guy giving out candy. Each of you, as you come in, you're going to ring my doorbell, and I'm going to say, hey, you're going to say trick or treat. I'm going to say, hey, what are you? And then you tell me the story.
you said ring my
okay.
doorbell so much it sounded like
Oh,
a euphemism for something else.
Well, his outfit is very much giving furry kink.
It's giving
You know
very
what I
much
mean? Like-
come ring my doorbell
it
vibes.
does.
You come
You
ring
can
my
ring
doorbell.
my doorbell.
That's one of those, like, if you're the
Ring my
dad and your kid goes up to Ron's porch and he opens it like this, you come up from the sidewalk to stand behind your kid.
Totally. Oh, look at this, honey. Oh, what's this? We've got that guy who had to tell us he moved into the neighborhood. I forgot.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited for walking this around the neighborhood soon. All right.
The bunny mask has this amazing alien quality to it.
I
which
think it feels
producer
very
Ron being
Donnie
from
Darko.
Roswell, I think he channeled.
But he also, if you all noticed in it, the rabbit had like some red eyes, which is the creepiest part about rabbit eyes, is that they're red.
Those white
And
rabbits, they do have red eyes.
But
usually.
I'm only inferring that from the touch because I can't see it.
Okay, then let's get to you, Ben, because I'm worried about your competence
Ben,
in
you've
this
made
episode.
numerous
So,
reports
for the listener,
of not being able to see.
Ben is wearing a tight shirt. This is like a shirt that the style of shirt I used to wear. I mean, it is painted on.
It says
he's
Rome
wearing-
and Venice on it. It's got the Italian
says
flag.
Born.
He's wearing.
Hold on. Let's have Ben ring the doorbell. and
Yeah,
say
let's
trick
go
or treat.
on.
Okay, sorry.
Ding,
I didn't know we were
dong.
really doing the whole cosplay.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I would have been here a little sooner, but I had trouble getting up the stairs. This isn't very accessible, but I should be used to it because I come from Venice and I keep falling in the canals because I cannot see my way around. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
You're a blind Venetian.
You're blind, Venetian blind, but he flipped it around.
I'm a Venetian
He
blind.
flipped it around.
So Ben's got on big dark sunglasses. He's carrying around a stick.
He's got-
and he's got a
blind
shirt that
person's
says
cane.
"Born in Venice" with a
This isn't a
crudely
genius
drawn-
costume because at first people will be like, wow, how insensitive. Look at this prick pretending to be, and then they find out what it is. And then they'll just kick
it's an
Ben
insensitive
down into the
pun.
gutter and stomp on his head like a rotten pumpkin until he's dead. So
Yeah, Ben's got the rare costume that insults two groups at once.
yeah, because once you find out what it is, you forget about the blind cosplay and you're just like, I hate you as
Come
a
on,
person.
Venetian blind. It's a
Right. Venetian blind triggers blind rage.
I have to give it to Ben, though, for being inspired by the first thing he saw looking around the room.
the sunglasses.
He saw sunglasses and decided to be blind. I have an entire a box full of costumes downstairs, elaborate costumes and masks. This is what he chose to do. He chose to take a blank white T-shirt and
There's a
draw
pun
on it.
He made the T-shirt. It looks like that quickly.
He
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, guys, I'm good at this, and you're not. And that's the part you're not accepting. And Adam, I don't know what Adam came as. He basically came as his fat face self.
Well,
but he
no,
put
let's
on a
get it. Let's
Raver
have
hat or
Adam ring the
something.
doorbell. Adam's is a mystery
Well,
to me.
I'm
I can't
curious
tell
what he is before old the fucking dumpster costume comes and shits on my doorstep, tries to egg my house. Okay, let's see what you got, Adam. Knock on old man Doyle's house and show him what you got.
All right.
Ooh,
Opening the
you got
door.
a knocker, dude.
Okay. What do we have
So
here?
what we're
Now,
seeing
what
do
is
we have here?
people can't see
He's
is that
wearing,
Adam is.
he's wearing a flannel shirt, and he has what looks like it could be like a dragon on his head, or
He's got a flannel shirt.
It's a hippo.
It's me. It's Stegosaurus Stewart. Steg Stew.
what the fuck?
Stegosaurus. Okay, so Adam, we've now determined that Adam's wearing like a hat thing that looks
I guess
like
it looks like a dinosaur.
and a flannel.
You don't remember
Is it-
Stegosaurus Sue, the famous Knott's Berry Farm mascot Stegosaurus Sue? I was a child prodigy. I was hired at 6 to be the
So-
mascot for Knott's Berry Farm. That was
what
38
what happened?
years ago.
I mean, why do you sound like you're
38
wasted?
years ago. Well, if you'll allow it to continue, everyone thought I would go on to better things. A 6-year-old prodigy, fucking amusement park guy, Steg Sue. Surely this guy's banned for Epcot Center. Never panned out. Stayed at Knott's Berry Farm. Have 3 kids from 3 separate women. Lung cancer. And 4 months to live. Optimistically.
Now we know what really killed the dinosaurs.
This is Steg Sue's last Halloween by all projections. I'm gonna miss the season.
This is absolutely insane.
I'm
Adam.
gonna miss the season.
This is the most esoteric, sad costume I've ever seen in my
I'm gonna
life.
miss the look on the kids' faces when old Steg Sue would do the Steg Sue dance.
Wait,
I'm gonna miss my children. Most of
you
all.
have kids. Steg Sue has kids.
3 kids, 3 separate women.
Amazing.
But I know that the legacy of what Steg Sue did at Knott's Berry Farms will live on through the merchandising opportunities with which Knott's Berry Farm never clued Steg Sue into, which may have made a difference, but alas, no time to dwell on.
Okay.
Yeah, I think once
All
Knott's
right.
Berry
Well,
Farm moved on to Snoopy, the cultural
Let's
memory
say
of Steg
points
Sue
for
was
an
erased.
elaborate. Yeah, points for an elaborate
For an
backstory.
Character,
elaborately,
yeah.
insanely
I mean,
sad backstory.
I don't like
Steg
how
Sue doesn't need points where they don't matter.
Not where
for
he's
Steg
going
Sue anymore.
Not where he's
Now, did I hear you say that Steg Sue has a special dance? Is that
Sure,
and you don't
Steg
do you-
Sue shuffle.
Steg Sue's mask is coming.
It's falling down, and it's
Sure,
somehow
the Steg Sue shuffle.
the Steg Stew costume
Can
has
you
added
show
like
us
100
Can you
pounds
show
to
us that?
Adam.
Can we see the dance? Is there any
You
chance we can
it
see the
here.
dance?
There's a lot of YouTubes and stuff, but I'll give you one more for the old Steg Sue is here. How is your day? Steg Sue is here and have a fun day. Steg Sue.
So Steg would rhyme day with day.
Steg
I
Sue
mean,
is here. Hope you have
He's
a nice day.
dying, Ben. He's dying,
Sue is
and
here.
you're criticizing the lyrics. He's
It's a
dying.
Knott's Berry Day.
He's fucking dying.
Steg Sue.
It's a Knott's Berry Day.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
that was-
Wow. Thanks, Steg Sue. That
fantastic.
was
Thank
that was
you. Happy
something else.
Halloween. Happy Halloween, kids.
Well, not culturally or offensive in any manner.
No, not offensive. Points for not being.
not-
I mean, if you're a
offensive.
dinosaur, it's pretty offensive, but I mean, nobody
No, I
hears
don't
from
think
them
so.
anymore.
I mean, I think they're
all dead.
Yeah, they're all dead, and they're alcoholic dinosaurs. I don't think
I'm
he's-
gonna go lay down behind the tilt-a-whirl.
You got progressively more Brooklyn Jewish
Yeah.
as your character
Yeah,
developed.
there was also okay. So that part we could say is culturally offensive.
I don't know. I loved it. I
Nah,
loved it.
Stegsu's
All right.
family
Well, I
actually
go
is
too
kind of
far.
Brooklyn Jewish.
All right. Well, have a great night. Good luck.
Ron, can you screen cap Stegsu's face right now? It's important.
It's pretty incredible.
I'm gonna.
all right.
Stegsu's gonna take a little nap. He'll be back
shit.
after 3 p.m. till close, kiddies.
Okay.
Is that a
Oh my
real
God.
character from Knott's Berry Farm history?
Stegsu doesn't know.
I mean, you played it so convincingly, I genuinely thought, oh, they must have used to have this character.
Nah, Stegsu, and sometimes he says Stegsu because he's working out his sexuality still. It feels confident this could be in the
Where
not
is
very
this
over.
like rotating accent? This accent is
That's a
is
Stegsu
like-
accent.
That's part of the costume, is the 17
Oh,
different
okay.
voices.
You never
that
know
each-
which a Stegsu you're gonna find. How do you think he wooed 3 separate women for his 3 separate
just
children?
regionally meandering.
And when you're working
I
Knott's
don't
Berry
understand.
Farm, you want to be approachable
but-
by anyone.
you're
I do wish,
international. It's
I
that-
do
I
wish
got
I'd
you.
cooled on the heaters. If I have one regret, it's smoking all the heaters.
All right.
That gave me the
All right,
lung cancer from
all
which
right,
I'm
well,
currently dying.
All right.
4 months
Stegsu.
left for Stegsu.
He's kind of a Trump, too, which is fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a lot of weird. All
last
right,
Halloween.
Andrew,
all right. Well, you have a great night out there, Steg Stew.
Can I have
Sue,
some extra candy seeing as it's my last Halloween?
Yes, absolutely. You have earned a lot
Thanks,
of
you
candy with
creepy
that.
rabbit.
All right, Andrew
right,
is dressed like himself.
We got
Andrew,
another trick or treater at the
Ding
door. We're gonna
dong.
as opposed to
open the
Andrew
door.
is, and now when the door reveals it, Andrew is wearing a camo hat, some wraparound black shades. He
I
has
know
a
who he
tactical
is.
vest on.
and he's
Sue
wearing a
knows who- I know who
tactical
he is.
vest.
Is this
Can I
Patriot
call it?
Andrew?
Can I say who you are? Yeah, exactly.
You can guess.
It's Patriot Andrew.
Who are you? Who are you, young man?
It's me, the American soft boy. All American soft boy. I dress tough as shit from the waist up, but as you can see, I have a loaded diaper down here from the constant pissing and shitting myself I'm doing over the smallest changes in American society. And I have a loaded and cocked firearm down the front of my pants, ready to blast my fucking dick off. You can find me standing outside any library or government building holding the worst fucking opinion you've ever seen in your life.
Wait a second, are you really wearing what looks like a loaded
He stuffed
diaper?
a lot into his pants. Can you go back a little
Okay,
bit
so
so
we
we can
got-
see?
Back up from the fucking
Yeah. He's got a full front butt going on.
He's got a full front butt and a pistol in his front pants, in the front of his pants. It's very fupa. You got a lot of fupa up there.
Oh my god, my stomach hurts. Oh fucking hell. Oh my god.
Hey,
wow.
hey, soft boy.
Yeah.
Oh, holy oh my god.
Any
that is so
Venezuelans out
fucking-
there, soft boy?
I saw somebody with brown skin and I ran back to my truck to tell America the truth.
Jesus Christ.
And
the
mine
worst.
was offensive, and I'm offensive. This guy's, you're full of piss and shit. Is that what you said was from shitting
I've
your?
got an overstuffed diaper from all my
Oh
pissing
my
and
God,
shitting.
that's amazing. Oh wow.
Steg Sue's entertained about 1,000 soft boys over the course of his career.
Huge Stig Stew guy over here.
Holy shit.
Oh,
What the
okay.
I had this,
All right.
this tactical vest is from a costume I did years ago that was a huge bomb.
What was it? Wait, tell us what that
It was
was.
a Titanfall 2 soldier. It's like the science fiction video game. And I could post pictures on the Patreon, but it's the sci-fi video game. And I bought, this is when we were making our TV show. I had a replica Titanfall 2 helmet. It lit up. It was wild. It was crazy. And so I dressed up like a futuristic soldier. But what I didn't realize is that no one else knows about Titanfall 2 out in the world. And apparently people think that our armed forces are much more technologically advanced than they are, because all I did was terrify people everywhere I went. Even though my gun had like an orange tip, people were coming up to me. They're like, are you like working here? Are you like working security? It made people very nervous. They did not enjoy it. And the other thing is, this helmet I got, my body was tiny under it, and I looked like a goddamn Funko Pop. I'm only 5'7".
I don't know what that is.
I'm wearing this huge a bobblehead. I look like a fucking bobblehead.
Oh, yeah, I do know what those are.
So I spent all this time and money to look like a bobblehead that everyone treated like a mass shooter. It was an absolute costume fail.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
I mean, even now you're giving it's a little mass shootery for sure.
It's mass shooter. It's a security guard at my neighborhood liquor store. That's
they
what
all
I'm
dress
saying.
like Call of Duty Tier 1 operators now. At the King Supers I go to, the guy's ready to get fucking airdropped into fucking the jungles of fucking Bogota or something. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I had hoped when I saw it coming out, I was like, this is my new favorite character. He's my favorite thing probably you've ever done.
Maybe I should start doing comedy in this get up and become the most popular I've ever been.
Please, let me open. Let me open.
You're like, we'll all talk about how we remember when you were Andrew Orbital. And
you think Larry the Cable Guy? You think Larry the Cable Guy resonates with Middle America? Wait till you see.
Like there are people who are like, I remember
you mean Andrew Orbital. You mean Andrew
American
Andrew
Soft
Orbital.
Boy?
I remember him before because Soft Boy was just a sketch he did during his set, but then everybody said, you got to do Soft Boy full time. And now he's selling out theaters and he actually believes it.
Yeah. And now he's pulling in the kind of money that turns him into that kind of person.
Yep.
Oh man, this is fucking
wow.
This is the greatest character you've done.
Well, I gotta say, as far as realism, yours is the scariest costume we've seen today. That is no question. Holy shit!
Well, the diaper's not real, guys.
It's
truly
truly
wool socks.
problematic.
I put a bunch of wool
Truly
socks in there.
Yeah.
Socks. Those are socks in your front. In the front of your pants.
The front butt's above and beyond. Grabbing a bunch of tactical gear. Yeah, Andrew can do that. But the front.
Yeah.
Well, and just the idea that he said I filled my diapers with piss and shit is my favorite. Oh wow, they're all wool. How many pairs of wool socks do you own, you fucking creep?
You know, one for every day of the week. Jesus.
Hey, maybe if you had more wool socks, you wouldn't have to warm your toes on Ron's crotch all the time. So who's a creep?
Oh well,
that would be nice. Maybe I'll just buy him some
I don't
socks.
go there for the heat anymore. You know that. I go for the comfort.
I did let my dogs out without remembering I was in this rig. So if the police show up and shoot me during the rest of this episode, we'll know why.
Good morning, neighbor. Good morning, American neighbor.
Yeah.
We should totally
Are you ready to
swat
not
him
vote
right
this
now.
November? We're taking it back.
How about the Grawlix swatted one of their own members and we just
Andrew swatted himself. It was the first self-induced swat.
Yeah.
Oh, self-swat. That's pretty cool. Hashtag self-swat.
No, guys,
All
I'm
right,
podcasting. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, the time has come. We have to cast a vote and decide who did the best, who had the best costume. I'm recusing myself from it. Obviously, I had a little more time.
Wait, so
to
do we
prepare.
cast a vote? If you're recusing, maybe you just pick your favorite costume, Ron. This was a Ron Chow.
Oh, okay.
Maybe this is a Ron Chow.
Because this is a Ron challenge. You get to pick, and also you're the person giving out the candy. So let's not say
who gets
that
the
you're picking a
full size.
Who gets
Ron's
the
got
full
one
size
king
Snicker
size
bar?
Ron's got
bar.
one king size, and he's going to hand it out.
Okay.
I
All
hope it's a
right.
Milky Way dark.
No, I hope it's a 4-pack of Reese's peanut butter cups.
I hope it's a green Halloween Kit Kat.
Is that even a thing?
You like those, Adam?
Yeah, they started doing it. It's not like a different flavor. It's just green on the inside.
That's good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure that green is natural. I'm sure they're using alfalfa.
It's all spinach.
It's from ground up
It's
sea turtle
spinach.
babies.
It's good for you. Eat it.
Okay, let's take a look at let's review back to Ben. Ben is dressed as a Venetian blind.
But I keep a falling in a canal.
Ben is a racist ableist pun.
So I'm gonna say, as far as the costume design and effort, I'm gonna give Ben the top prize. He made the costume. I watched him. I gave him a box of costumes to choose from, and he said, "Can I have a
I
plain
said,
white?
fuck that.
Can I have a plain white T-shirt and some markers?" And he went to work and he cranked out. It's not good, but he did
Well, stop
put in
it.
a lot of effort.
Why were you complimenting me, and then you backtracked to backhanded compliment?
I made
do
my
that.
Have we
diaper.
met? You've known me for years. This is what I do.
I was going to say Ben was handicapped, no pun intended, by not having his own stuff to work with. But then I remembered he has nothing. He owns nothing. So he had
No
more
stuff.
stuff to
This
work
was
with.
actually an
since he's at Ron's
upgrade.
house.
This was actually an
Yeah.
upgrade.
Yeah, this was probably better because I would have had nothing. But I didn't. What I didn't want to do is just go out and down into your basement, grab some sort of head of something, and then just come up and
it's
make
more than
fun
that.
of
It's a whole
drunk
back-
people and
it's a
make fun of people with substance
empire.
abuse issues. Who?
It's a whole
Like Adam
tradition.
did. All right.
Oh, Knott'sberry
All right.
Farms
So
tradition.
Ben, because you had the best had the best costume as far as construction goes, I'm going to give you 2 Ferrero Rochers. They are Italian. They are delicious.
Oh, I love
Congratulations. Into your bag. Here goes 2
Your parents
Ferrero
are plucking
Rochers.
those out
thank you, good
immediately
sir.
with the
Thank
parent
you.
tax. But, we all know the parent tax.
My
you get
folks
to
are
go
just going
through.
to take those, but I
Yeah.
appreciate that. They'll be very happy. Thank you so much.
The
It
Haley
was fun to
Mills
just-
film, The Parent Tax.
Yeah.
Just
Guys, I just
to-
name checked
just-
Haley Mills. That came from
Guy-
somewhere deep in my
Yeah.
head.
That was deep inside you. Yeah. Okay. So next up, we've got Adam. Adam's costume. He
Steg
has a steg
stew, or maybe
Steg
Sue.
stew,
Yeah,
maybe
sometimes it
Sue,
was Sue.
figuring it out. Still developing.
When it was Sue, they'd put a little pink dress on Steg Sue, and they were like, "You're a girl today," and I said,
Gender
"This is confusing."
alcoholic stegosaurus that used to be the mascot of Knott's Berry Farm.
Now
Dying.
Adam came back from the break the soonest, and he was ready to go. He clearly had just grabbed.
No. He clearly didn't fucking try, is what it was.
He
He leaned on a drunk character. He leaned on a
Steg
drunk.
Sue left everything he had on the field.
I'll say, I know I'm not choosing. I will say that the lore that Adam made up made me genuinely believe that Steg Sue was at one time the mascot
Yeah.
of Knott's Berry Farm.
I will give him that. I actually thought for a moment that Steg Sue may have been a character.
And I was like, how would
Knott's
Adam
Berry
even
Farm.
know that? Adam even.
There's not a man alive who didn't say that Steg Sue or Stu gave everything he had to the kids at Knottberry
I
Farm.
don't know where this friggin' accent
my
is
God.
from.
okay. Well, I
Guys,
I
I
agree
gotta go to
with I
Comedy
agree
Bang
with
Bang.
Ben.
I'll be right back.
I agree with Ben and Andrew. Although your costume is severely lacking, it's clearly you grabbed something out of your kid's bedroom and ran back. The character development you did was truly a work of art. It was amazing. And so I'm throwing in your bag there 3 Jurassic World lollipop rings just for you, Steg Sue slash
Slap in the face. Jurassic Universal rejected Steg Sue. A baker's dozen times. And on his deathbed, you
All right, we're gonna move on.
Jurassic Park.
Hey, Stu/Sue,
merchandise.
Stu/Sue, thanks so much for your time. We appreciate it. We're gonna move on to the next contestant.
What is
you? You can't grab it.
Where is this accent from? Am I the only one who's totally lost as to where this is?
God, there's 1 foot in the grave.
The important thing is he's on the East Coast. That's all you really got to know.
Well, that I don't think anybody feels that that's anywhere from Vancouver to San Diego. I don't think anybody thinks.
Selling oranges on
But
the interstate.
what is that? What is that? It's not New York. It's not Connecticut.
Dad came for opportunity to the Pacific.
Move on.
Okay, all right.
Left the family, so old Stu had to provide.
I'm going to take one of those lollipop rings
sisters.
back. I'm going to take one of those lollipop rings back now. All right. All right. Moving on to our third and final costume contestant. We have Soft Boy.
American Soft Boy.
American Soft Boy. The classic childhood character that everybody loves.
I love this freaking character. Andrew, I don't ever want it to stop. I don't ever want it to
I
go
want it
away.
to stop because I don't want it to be a part of the zeitgeist anymore, and I want it to not exist. So
No, I think you should keep bringing this character. People love Patriot Andrew, and now that he's got a name, Soft Boy,
he's a member
which
of the
would be
American
a
Soft
great
Boys. It is
superhero series.
This is an independent paramilitary organization, the American Soft Boys.
I mean, fuck
we
it.
meet every weekend.
Let's write this half hour around Andrew. Let's do it. Let's write a fucking.
Wait.
We
American
meet
Soft
every
Boy
weekend.
pilot.
We don't have custody of our daughters to train and drill in the backwoods of Littleton, Colorado.
There are no
Which is I know
backwoods
it's
of
behind.
Littleton.
It's behind Southwest Plaza Mall, but.
All right. Well, oh my God.
Should I go to my neighborhood Whole Foods dressed like this?
Yes.
And
Andrew,
give
hey,
the
trigger control.
moonlighting
Get that
cop
trigger
they pay.
Andrew, get your finger out of the trigger. There you go. There you go. I know
It's
it's
a
not
BB
real,
gun
but
and it's unloaded.
You won't shoot.
it is.
fucking
Oh,
monitor.
it does actually fire something.
It's
Great.
unloaded and
Cool.
unpowered. It couldn't fire something even if it was loaded. So
Oh,
Okay.
like you. Like your
Hey.
Jenny's. Yeah, exactly like your
Hey,
Jenny's. That's
Scoop.
cool.
yeah, is that a
Hey.
vasectomy
So I
dig?
will-
Is that a vasectomy dig? Because I can't have any more accident babies. You pig. You breeding pig.
I'm with Andrew.
Dude, Sue, just shut up. You don't even know where you are right now. You're so drunk. You're so drunk.
Thank American Soft Boy for your service to this nation.
No, never serve. Never. Nah.
Oh my God. All right. Well, so here's
Unless you're a cop. Be a cop, but don't serve in the military.
Here's what I'll say about American Soft Boy, this costume. First of all, it is so conspicuously just Andrew's clothes, things he just had. But
yeah.
And the
But
BK
he-
Sherrod hat. Sorry, BK, for the new fan base you're about to get.
yeah, he's got the camo BK Sherrod hat. But the fact that he stuffed an inordinate amount of socks down the front of his pants to generate the illusion of a diaper, and he brought an actual airsoft pellet pistol with him. Really, that helped push it up above what I expected from when he first sat down.
Yep.
Your backstory, I don't know. It's a little shy. It's a little short. I'm really torn. I think Ben had the best made costume because he actually made it. Adam had the best backstory for his character,
But
and
Andrew is the
I had
funniest.
the
Andrews
truth.
is very funny. I think I'm gonna have to. I've got one single full size candy bar, and guess what, guys? It's a Three Musketeers I'm giving it to all three of you. You got to split it amongst yourselves. Three Musketeers, you really. Okay, I'm being held up. I'm now being held up at gunpoint.
It's mine. It's mine. Put it down. Put it down. You put that
Trigger
fucking
control.
candy bar on the ground
Trigger
now.
control.
Hold on. I think I've got I've
Who
got
cares if
something
Andrew
back here.
shoots
I've got
his laptop? What do you
I've got a Charleston. Hey, American soft boy. I've got a Charleston chew for you. Can I pass on a Charleston chew?
Back when America was on the right track. Yeah, I'll take a Charleston chew.
Charleston,
all right,
a great city.
Number one.
I love.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. I don't know if that was
Great city. Nice people.
Nice people. It's a good city. Can we pick
Sure.
our favorite?
Sure. Yeah, I don't know how long.
we
I
can't
can't
vote for
see my
ourselves.
screen anymore because Ben's in my house. This episode's what, 400 minutes long now?
My
Sure.
favorite.
Whose fault is that,
my
Ron? Who
favorite
brought the
backstory.
challenge?
My favorite backstory goes to Adam. My favorite all-around character goes to Andrew. What I would love to see is these two get together because Sue sounds lonely. And
I want you
Soft
I've
Boy
got some
sounds like
real
the kind of
news
guy
links
that
to share with you. So
sounds like the kind of guy that knows how to be chivalrous to a woman. So I think I would love to introduce Sue and Soft Boy together. The Chronicles of Sue and Soft
Sue's
Boy.
only got a few months left to live and would like to go out in a burst of glory, perhaps convinced by American
That's all right.
Soft
We're
Boy.
both going to be shot by Capitol Police this January, so don't worry about it.
Oh, amazing. All right. Anybody else want to cast their votes, or we could just go
Yeah,
with
I'll
Ben?
vote.
No,
I think I'm voting for Adam for the sheer character work. When he sat down, I was like, I'm with Ben.
This
I was like,
sucks,
okay,
yeah.
he grabbed one of his kids' puppets and flopped it on his
But
head.
the fact that the puppet head continued to fucking
But the
migrate
depth, yeah,
down
now
his
it's on
face.
sideways. It looks like he's wearing it like casual style. But the
And I've
depth
never thought of
the,
Adam as having a fat face, but you managed to get a fat
Yeah, the
face out of this
sticks do.
character.
He's been tucking his chin this whole time.
And he's
he fell asleep.
The
He
stick-
dozed off.
there it is.
the Steg Stew
I'm here.
character had
I'm back.
a lot of depth to it. Yeah, I'm
Holy
voting. I
shit.
would vote for Adam.
Yeah, I'd
right.
say, Adam, you really did a good job with absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Truly nothing.
That's the Steak
Yeah.
Stew story.
All right. All right, Stu, what do you say?
Fogging up
You
my
got a
glasses
pick?
over here.
You got to pick. It's got to be Soft Boy.
Yeah, Steak Stew sees racism in either direction. It's problematic both ways. Steak Stew casts a vote for the kinky fuck bunny, Ron Doyle.
Wow.
Yeah, of
All
course.
right.
Speciesism.
You're just gonna eat me
Of course
later.
the
Oh wait, no, Stegosaurus
fucking
is
dinosaur
herbivores. I'm
roots for
fine.
the
I'm
rabbit.
safe.
Oh,
Points
God.
for knowing an herbivore, kinky rabbit.
Yes, the vegan, gender fluid former mascot of Knott's Berry Farm seems to have won it.
Dying,
And,
dying.
dying, terminally ill. That was Adam. Great work. Great character
Great
work.
work.
Way to
Yes.
find the character. Way to stay with it. Not abandon it. There were some dry spots, but then you found it.
Like any good career.
The mask is now
All right, we should
so
take a break.
low.
Let's wrap it up.
Adam said,
Happy Halloween to everyone. We want to see pictures of your Halloween costumes.
Let's take a break. I got to get out of this tactical vest before I get a rash in the shape of a tactical vest. We're going to listen to some comedy from our live show, The Grawlix, which goes down the last Saturday of every month at the Bug Theater. And we'll be back for the third act. So stick around, America.
My mom was great. It's like she was like this Martha Stewart type, you know, a convicted felon who could cook. And I feel like she always wanted a daughter, and then I came out. It's like she ordered one through Temu. Right? Like, this is way too big. What? I feel like I'm turning into my mom, or stealing her identity. But she used to say these things all the time. I'll catch myself saying the same thing. She had these great sayings. She would say things like, that's drier than a popcorn fart, which fucking amazing. I say it all the time. Or like I have a car and I'm always like, oh, I just want this to last 2 more years. Just last 2, which my mom used to say the exact same thing about her liver. All right, well, never mind. All right. But she was great. She was great. And she was like my best friend at the end. And I wanted to do something nice when she passed away. So I thought, all right, I'm going to spread her remains in her favorite place on earth. It's a town I grew up in. It's called Westport, New York. It's in the Adirondacks. It's on Lake Champlain. It's beautiful. So I go up there. I drive 6 hours. I find the perfect spot. I start to spread her remains. And someone comes running out and says, you can't do that. You can't do that. I'm like, why not? He said, you have to cremate her first. So then I had to put her back in the garbage bag. You guys have been a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Jay McBride.
This episode is brought to you by FedEx. FedEx knows running a small business is hard enough without the hassle of shipping. That's why there's FedEx One Rate. With FedEx One Rate, you can ship your holiday packages cheaper than the post office for as low as $14.50 for small boxes. Visit FedEx.com/OneRate for details. Exclusions apply. Valid through January 19th, 2025. FedEx One Rate. 2-day retail shipping, one flat rate.
Welcome to Act 3, best Act 3 in the business. But something has changed over the break. In the short time where you were listening to Stand Up, we've lost Ben and we've lost Adam.
They're both gone.
Ben's in
Andrew,
Florida.
What did you do?
I wished them away. I said, I don't want you here anymore. They went, Adam is in Atlanta making a movie. Ben is traveling back from doing punk rock shows in Florida. So guess what? You're getting an Act 3, the rare Act 3 with me and Ronnie D, baby.
Wahoo! It's a lot of
Let's
me
go.
in one episode, guys. This is too much, maybe. I don't feel good about it. Nobody listening is enjoying it. So, but here we are.
Stop it. You stop it right now. Right up top, we'll do thanks. Thank you. I'd like to thank you, Ron, for bringing a challenge, a fun surprise challenge. That was great. It was not hiking a 14er.
I'd like to thank all three of you for being game. You did an old school classic challenge, going in completely blind. I didn't tell you anything about what we were going to do, and you all said yes.
That was fun. It was great. So thank the gods of Halloween for making Halloween possible.
The undead gods of Halloween. Speaking of Halloween, we're going to put video of this episode up on Patreon on Halloween Day, so keep an eye out for that.
Exactly.
We'll put pictures on social media and other places so you can see these ridiculous costumes for yourself.
Great.
Andrew, this is the time. Do you want to do
time.
it? Should you even bother? They're not here to force you to do this. You don't have to.
Gosh, I never really analyzed it like that. Is that why I do it? Am I just like capering for their amusement?
They prod you to like, Andrew, do the thing.
Interesting. I guess I never analyzed it that way. I thought I was kind of doing it for my own benefit. But now maybe you're right.
Well, are you? I mean, if it feels good to you, buddy, if it feels good to you, you just do it.
I'm going to do it and I'll see how it feels. Maybe I'll feel empty without them cajoling me and prodding me.
Let me just tell you, if you want to do it, no pressure. But this would be the time to do it.
Plugs. You're right. It feels different.
A little less, not quite as enthusiastic when you're not under duress.
Interesting. Okay. Well, something to think about.
But plugs nonetheless. Do you got something you want to plug?
I have a plug. I have a show November 1st at the Rialto Theater in Loveland, Colorado. I'm doing another Second Chance comedy show, which is just like a regular comedy show, but it's with the Second Chance comedy group. And these shows are awesome. They're a great time. And I've never been to the Rialto Theater in Loveland, one of the rare Colorado venues. I've never performed in, at least not in memory. Sometimes I'll get to a venue and I'll be like, oh yeah, I was here once before, but I don't remember being there. But the Rialto Theater in Loveland, Colorado, will have the tickets in the show notes. If you're in Fort Collins, come down. If you're in Denver, come up. If you're in Loveland, come over. You know, it's halfway to everywhere.
Yeah. Get out, leave your house.
Yeah. How about you, Ron? Anything to plug? You've never plugged anything on the podcast.
Oh my God, I get to plug stuff? Okay, well then I don't ever get to plug. I will just plug our show, the storytelling show, The Narrators, just in general. Third Wednesday of every month in Denver. Storytelling show where folks share true stories based on a monthly theme. We've got another show coming up this November. That's great. You should always go see that. I'm going to plug my other podcast, Master Plan. It's nothing like this one. It's an investigative journalism podcast about corruption in America. What a delightful thing. But if you're thinking about the election, go binge that right quick and feel worse about it.
Oh my God.
That's not much of a plug, but you should listen to it. It is great. But really, really what I want to plug is George Washington High School's production of Almost Maine on November 14th to 16th.
You have abused the purity of the plugs.
My children are both in the production. They're not on stage. They're just behind the scenes. So you can't see my kids or me at the show. I probably won't go, but you should go support George Washington High School's production of Almost Maine, November 14th to 16th.
How hilarious if a bunch of our listeners did show up and they're like, what are all these people here without kids at the high school? We heard about it on a podcast.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be very funny. I would love it.
I love it. We have the Grawlix live monthly show. It's the last Saturday of every month. And this November, we've got Denver's own Troy Walker, who is amazing. And he'll be closing that show out on the 30th. Plus, who knows what special guests might pop in. It's always a fun holiday season show.
These November shows always feature folks who are home for the holidays. So you get some really great surprise guests on those shows.
So grab those tickets. Those should be in the show notes and should be great. Now that it's chilly out, it is the season of comedy once again.
Yay.
Ron? Let's hear.
You want me to do the quick credits?
I do. I want to hear your take on them.
Okay, I'm going to do, you guys have been going fast. I don't want to be timed, but I think I'm going to try to do it like an auctioneer.
Okay.
This might go poorly, and I might record another take where I don't do this.
Not allowed.
Okay. All right, here we go. See if I can do it. Thanks to producer Ron Doyle, Mike Henderson for his help record. Nope, I can't do it. Hold on. I can do this. I got to get in the rhythm of it. There's a yada-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Thanks to producer Ron Doyle, Mike Henderson for his help recording at our live show. Theme music by Charlie Continental. You can follow us on social media at Grawlix Comedy. Support us to get ad-free episodes and other perks on Patreon, patreon.com. Grawlix saves sold to the first person who joins at the Ben level.
Nice.
That was terrible, but I liked it.
That seemed difficult. I will say that. That seemed difficult for sure.
Yeah, I want to learn how to be an auctioneer. I think it would be fun to get good at that.
Yeah, what a weird job. The job interviewer is just doing that voice. Well, next episode, daylight savings ends, so maybe we'll get a little dark. Maybe we'll get we'll have a darker episode.
Yeah, sure. We will be back next Tuesday. This podcast will be happening, and it happens every Tuesday. And Andrew, nobody else ever gets to do it except for Ben, but this is your chance, buddy. We say this at the end of every episode. Ben says it's his favorite part. Let's hear it.
Play us out, Charlie. Play us out of here.
So demure.
We're getting fixed, our worries are
I'm lightheaded from Steg stewing it.
You became someone else, dude.